अस्तो मा सद्गमया तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमया मृत्योर्मां अमृतं गमया। ओम शांति शांति शांति। O Lord, lead us from the unreal to real, lead us from darkness to light, lead us from death to immortality. Om peace peace peace. Namaskaram friends. Today we'll discuss about the theory of karma. And today's session, we have divided into three parts. Part 1, we'll discuss about types of karma and their significance. In part 2, we'll discuss about the 5 great questions related to the theory of karma, which are common to all aspirants and sadhakas. And in part 3, we will discuss why this theory of karma is so important, and so as that it can lead us to liberation. So, how the theory of karma can lead to liberation. So, friends, these are the three parts today we'll discuss, and we'll start with part 1, that is types of karma and their significance. But before that, let us know about what we mean by karma. What do we mean by karma? So, friends, karma means action and refers to law of cause and effect. That means जो जैसे कहते हैं जो करेगा वो भरेगा. So simple, in simple words, so the cause and effect, that is what is karma. So every action, it is physical, verbal, or even mental, creates a seed. Seed means it creates an impression or vasana, which we call it, and it gets stored in our karmic warehouse, which may ripen in this life or in future lives. So we'll examine that in detail. And you see, as we know, Vedanta classifies karma in 4 main types. What are those types? We'll see that. First is Sanchit karma. We'll see the next slide. We'll go to the next slide. First is Sanchit karma. First type is Sanchit karma. Then is Prarabdha karma. Third is Agami karma. And fourth is Kriyaman karma. So each of these type we'll discuss. What is the difference and how it relates to. So first we'll come to Sanchit karma. You see, Sanchit karma is all the accumulated karmas of our countless past lives. So far, till how many births we would have taken since time immemorial, only God knows. So all those karmas are stored in Sanchit karma. That is why it is called Sanchit karma. It is like FD in a bank. It is fixed deposits. So all those karmas are not ripened. They are in fixed deposit. As and when the FD gets matured, we will ripe the fruits of those karmas. Not all the karmas, but only part of the karmas. So that is why it is known as Sanchit karma. So we'll see in the slide about Sanchit karma. So it is Sanchit karma is stored in karmic warehouse. Not all of it will fructify in one birth. So this means all the Sanchit karma of the past several lives, obviously they will not be ripened in one birth, in one life. So like a reservoir of karmic seeds waiting for the right conditions, only part will keep getting ripened. So this is about Sanchit karma. I hope I have made it clear. It is like an FD, it is a storehouse, and it stores, it is like a warehouse, and it stores all the karmas of our countless past lives. Now we'll examine Next is prarabdha karma. What is prarabdha karma? Now, in that, uh, supposingly, we there is one very big matka, very big pot in which all the uh, sanchit karmas are stored. In from that matka, a handful of those karmas are taken out and given in the present life. They are known as prarabdha karma. So it is only a very small portion of sanchit karma which gets ripened, and they continue in the present life. So these prarabdha karma obviously cannot be avoided and must be experienced. So it is analogy is that like an arrow is already shot from the bow, it cannot be, you cannot get it back. So it has to, you have to suffer or enjoy the fruits of those karmas, prarabdha karma, and you cannot avoid it. So this means we have to be very very careful about our karmas, since once karma is done, there is no taking back. Once the karma has been done, even whatever way you repent, it will not come back. You will have to experience those karmas which have already been done. So, friends, I think prarabdha karma again. I'll tell you, at the time of birth, at the time of taking birth, a child is given handful of prarabdha karma from the sanchit karma, from the pot of sanchit karma or the warehouse of sanchit karma, and put in the life. So the child, he has to enjoy the fruits of those prarabdha karma throughout his life, and he must exhaust all those karmas in the present life. Okay, these are prarabdha karma. Again, we'll discuss. And next is we'll come to agami karma. Now, what is agami karma? Now, agami karma, as the name suggests, it is future karma. Now, you see, agami karmas can be of two types. One is, that is the new karmas being created in this life. They are known as agami karma. Now, they are based on current actions, and they can be divided into, like, for example, all those karmas, good karmas or bad karmas, if which one does in the present life, and in case he doesn't get the fruit of those karmas in this life, they are stored in the sanchit karma. The agami karmas move to sanchit karma in the warehouse and for future births. So those karmas, fruits of those karmas will have to be suffered or enjoyed based on what type of karmas you have done in the future lives. So that is agami karma. So this means this also shapes future births and experiences. Future births, what type of birth you will have, where you will have, and which family you will have. They are all, it is all because of agami karma. So many people say it is because of fate and all. Not fate, not fate. It is not fate. It is only your karmas, your own actions, what you have done. They make your this thing, next birth. Now, friends, there is one more type of karma which is known as kriyaman karma. Normally, agami karma and kriyaman karma, people take it as synonyms. There is very slight difference between agami karma and kriyaman karma. Now, kriyaman karmas, they are more specifically refer to those actions, those karmas, which has immediate cause and effect visible in this life itself. For example, if you work hard in this life, you will sow the reap immediately. Supposedly, you study hard. If you tell your children, like, you study hard, you will succeed. If they don't study hard, they will fail. So immediate cause and effect. So if you are, if you have crossed a red light, immediately policeman will catch you, and you will have to pay a challan. So this means this is immediate. This kriyaman karma, just now we have done, and we have to suffer immediate cause and effect, and which these some types of karmas, they don't move to Agami karma or Sanchit karma warehouse. They are done. They are finished in this life. So this they are often used interchangeably with Agami karma, because Agami karma are also done in this in the current life, present life, and Kriyaman karma also are done in present life. But Kriyaman karmas, the difference is that if we enjoy the fruits or suffer the fruits of those karmas immediately in this birth, whereas Agami karmas, we send part of the portion of those karmas to Sanchit karmas for future births. So now we will come to conclusion about this types of karmas. So karma explains why life situations differ for each person. So as I told you, it is not fate. It is not fate, but self-created causes which affect your birth, type of birth, where you have taken birth, and some people who have taken birth with a you say with a silver spoon in their mouth. This means they are enjoying the fruits of their past karmas, past births, innumerable past births, and so but you see, you have one freedom. You have prarabdha karma, you will have to enjoy whether you like it or not, or you have to suffer, you like it or not. But the kriyaman karmas or agami karmas, you are free. You are free to, you have got full freedom to act accordingly. You know, on you have control over your present actions, how you want to do. So if you perform good actions, then you will have good reactions, good effect. And if you perform bad actions, definitely one day you will have to suffer. So so friends, again, right knowledge and actions can lead towards liberation. This we will discuss in detail in next part. Part 3 we will discuss again. So friends, now we will come to part 2. Next slide will come to now the part 2. Now there are 5 great questions about this the theory of karma. We will discuss one by one. The first question we will take up, and the first question is, you see, we have already seen in our last session, last video, that I am Brahman. So I am Brahman means my soul is not different from your soul. It is one. Soul or Atman, that is Brahman, is one in all beings. It is common in all beings. It is one in all beings. It is the same. Then how can the theory of karma work? Then why does, when the soul is one, so how can they differentiate? So friends, we'll examine the answer of this first great question. When soul or Atman is one, so why have different types of karmas different? So we'll come to answer in the next slide. Will example. So friends, Atman is indeed one, pure and actionless. There is no difference. But karma belongs not only to the Atman but to the individual Jiva. Now you see, we will say the sun is one. Next slide is there. So we say sun is one. Sun is one, but its reflection in different pots filled with water are different. Supposingly in one pot the water is crystal clear, you will have very clear reflection of the sun. Whereas in one pot, if the water is dirty, so you will not have clear reflection of the sun. So it all depends upon different pots, what you contain. So it all your karma, what we do, as I have already explained what karma is, that is, it doesn't belong to Atman but to the individual soul. It belongs to the individual soul. That means sorry, it doesn't it belongs to individual Jiva. The Jiva is Atman, associated with mind, ego and cellular body. This means Suksham Shariras, and the karmas are stored in causal body, as we have discussed in last session. So causal body, is the cause for our next birth, and karmas are stored there. Karmas do not go to Atman. Atman is pure, ever pure, spotless like sun. So it doesn't It cannot have any karmic spots on the soul. So karma functions at the level of jiva, not pure atman. So friends, what we will do is, we'll in this session, in this video, we'll stop here, and the second question onwards we will take in next video. And please do come back. Please subscribe. If you subscribe, then you will get notification the next video has come. And still four more great questions are there to be answered, and you will have the answers of that. The very, I mean, total clarity will be there. What about the theory of karma? And next, part 3 is even more important. How theory of karma, how this karma can lead us to liberation. So can we get liberation just by our karmas alone? We'll discuss that and we'll examine that. Okay. So thank you very much. Thanks for watching.